got a hankering, let me tell ya.
You know, I'd rather do this than play golf any day.
You're the same as me, brother. Same as me.
Yeah, let's go to this one.
All right. We're going to utilize the last couple hours of daylight to get this tree down for my buddy. He's kind of nervous about it, and I don't blame him. It's lean and hard, and it's all limb heavy to his well, it's hot tub. And he had a tree crash down already. We got a fair bit of tree work to look at, friends, and cut. We got a lot of bucking to do, not so much. Well, there's a bit of tree work, but mainly bucking. So I got my grinder set up real nice. I got my files all fresh and ready to roll. And I got a hankering to buck. I got a hankering, let me tell ya. So we're gonna have some fun over the next couple months. If you guys, if you got any questions about any of this stuff, now would be the time to get into it, Pilgrim. You know, friends, I've been drifting a long time. Rode on motorcycles and choppers and dirt bikes and convertibles and pickup trucks and you name it. I'm a drifter. Drift on. You know, you're never in a hurry when you're drifting. I mean, drifting says it all, friends. You're just drifting. Drifting down a country road, really. You take the bumps like you take the knocks of life. You're not in a hurry. You're at peace. When you're drifting, drift on. Whoa! Let's see what happens. Boink. Let's go look.
Well, good afternoon. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Welcome to Buck and Billy Ray's Tree Service and YouTube channel. Hello there.
Oh no, I can't do that. Actually, I can't do that. There's a freaking hydro line there. Ha ha! I forgot about that. Hi, Kenny!
Okay, so here we are, friend. That tree blew down in this big, we got issues down here. I'll show you some more in a minute. Came down, smashed the hydro lines down, all of them. This one right here went down over to the cabin. The one to the house was laying on the ground. And in the process, it cracked this tree here, right here, this guy. And it did some damage to some things. Well, now what we're left with is a tree that's been smacked and all the bones are on the low side of the tree. And it's leaning now more than it was before because it took a beating and the root system has lifted a little bit. Not much, but it has. It took a hit. You can see the bark. See it? It took a blast, quite a hit. There's some, so it's bent over, the tops broke out of it, and it's just in a nuisance hanging over this little deck that he's got a new hot tub coming because it broke his hot tub. But I could climb one of these other big trees and turn this into a huge production and rig a top over to some tree or something, or I can just climb up the freaking tree and cut the limbs off it, let them fall down here, and manhandle the top, or do something, or rig it, or figure it out when I get there. Put this in here. Let's go. Picks on. Pick on. Pick on. Let's turn this on. Let's give this a couple pumps. Always helps to push your hands against when you're leaning on a tree that's leaning. Do you guys know? Look at how hard this thing got hit. That's a gouge. That pushed this tree. It pushed this tree this way. To all the climbers out there, this video will drive the funny little arborist crazy. It will. Because I leave stubs, and I've shown this, and I highly recommend you leave stubs in a situation like this. Arborists say never leave stubs because I was told that. Well, this is going to go against that 100%, and I highly recommend when you have a tree that's leaning like this to leave stubs on the lower side of the tree so you can actually get around and work the side of the tree without swinging around the bottom and being underneath and adding to a root system that's already compromised. And it allows you to work the side of the tree, which we all know when all the bones are on the low side, you're either reaching around the tree and this and that, whereas you can just swing to the side and do your business. So you know when you're not doing any rigging or roping that stubs don't matter. Stubs will actually help you. They're the key to this job. I used them a couple times on this job for a few different things. So don't get caught in some funny little arborist warp that these things say always and never. I'm urging you, just have an open mind and do what works for you. This is for the barbaric tree man. These things are handed down from generations to generations of tree climbers. Okay? So just keep an open mind here. This tree's leaning hard, and all the bones. We did that pine earlier in the year. Remember, friends? Yeah. So just take small steps. Don't get all crazy on yourself. This might be a good tree to keep stubs on, friends. I've talked about this a ton because it's going to want to lean me down that way. So I'm telling you, you might want to leave stubs on this tree. I don't need to leave this one. Watch this. I left a stub because I might stand on it. Keep your hands, small trees, friends, don't try and flip your line back here like this. Keep it right up tight to the tree, like this, see? And just slowly move up the tree. Okay, let's have a look. So there's a stub for us to stand on if we need to go out there, which right now at this stage, we actually don't. Another thing, but look at what I'm talking about. Watch what I'm saying right now. Look at this. This tree, look at, see that stub there now? I can literally, look at this. Friends, listen, I am completely on the side of the tree now, and the only reason is because of that stub. So it's cold right now, friends. So the limbs pop. Okay, they pop. See? They pop. Now, we got our strap nice and tight. We're getting up a little higher. The tree is kind of wobbling a bit now because we're up into the higher part of the tree. You see it? It's still rooted though, that's good. So now I can leave that stub there if I want it. I can flip my strap over like this. Now, let's get some of this out of my face. There's also another good plan you can do, friends, is this thing. Carry one of these with you wherever you go. Just do it. I'm telling you. You don't need to fire up your saw all the time. It's not every day you see bucking with a handsaw, but trust me, watch what I get to do now. So this will bust real quick, but it'll hit that limb there and it'll give me time to grab it. But you got to be quick. Okay? So this doesn't even have to go, but I may as well get rid of it. Okay? Now we got this guy. I could actually go stand on this limb now. Get rid of this guy. I don't need to, but I could. I could literally use that guy right now. Watch this. I don't need a power saw running tool in my hand. This thing's gonna break any second, watch. There it goes, first crack, okay? Don't let go of the limb because it'll surprise you. Make sure it's not gonna pop on you. Put your knife down. Hang your knife somewhere. Off the old trusty screwdriver. It's a good spot for it. Watch. There it goes. This is glorious. See that? So what's happening now, friends, is I'm starting to want to swing around the tree. Okay, let's bring this guy out and over. And now what I'm going to do is start leaving myself stubs. And now what I'm going to do is start leaving myself stubs. I'll show you what I mean by this. Watch. I'm going to need them. It's going to make this job. It's going to make this job a lot easier. Watch. starting to wobble pretty good now. Let's get this guy. Let's have a look here. I might let this one go too. Let's see if old bucking. Oh yeah, beautiful. That guy. Let's see. Make sure you're not too high up on your stair strap when you go to take a step. The tree's starting to straighten up now, friends. Now check this out. You see those stubs right there? I'm telling you, they're my bestest friend ever right now. Watch. See this? This tree's bending over, man. I might as well take this one here now. You can see our drop. You can see our drop zone is teeny weeny, and you see what I'm saying? You got issues here. Okay, let's just take a consensus of what we have here. I'm not rigging anything off of here that these are going to get caught on. These are here to help me. See this? I just jumped off that and got back around the side of the tree I need to be on. This thing's skinny. I'm talking, we're in it. See? And I can still go up, and these stubs are more important than one may know. What if my strap slips? Guess what? I ain't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Here I go again on these stubs. Am I ever loving this right now? Am I ever freaking loving these stubs right now? They're my best friend. Then we just chunk it out. Down there, we're just on a pole now. But I gotta say, oh, I'm already at the top of the tree. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! I love it. All right, we're at the top of this tree. I grab the last limb. I pull it out of this tree so it doesn't hook off and go take out some wires or something. And now I'm in chunk out mode. And I can just make sure my strap is down nice and low, and I can start kicking stuff out. See these? See these stubs, friends? Listen, I can't stress enough to you how this is where you leave stubs.
Don't get caught in some weird warp, some weird arborist warp. I knew, listen, I knew what my plan was. I knew what the plan was. So I'm not, do you understand? Like, you know, people say don't leave stubs, never ever leave stubs. Well, cuckoo. 100% key. Look at it. The freaking thing's laying out. And those stubs are the key. Ooh, I can just hear all the arborists right now. I think it's funny, actually. Yeah. So the reason they're a key, friends, is because sometimes you need to work the side of a tree. Do you know what I mean by that? So you're not on the high side and you're not on the low side, underneath, right? You're on the side of the lean. That's when they're key. I just finished lubing up my boots again. I was traipsing through the water the other day and I never felt a thing. My freaking socks, I came home 6 hours later with dry socks. I love that stuff. Anyway, buckandbillyray.com. If you pop in there, friends, take a look at some of the stuff we've got in that little website of ours. We got the lifetime suspenders with the freaking screwdriver tuning pocket right there. Shaklankaronies, rocking and rolling. Get the gullet stuff. We're working on a couple new designs right now. Yes, indeed we are. Thanks for all yous that come here and watch and shop at buckandbillyray.com. And our members group is growing. Thanks to all you folks as well. I got a ton of stuff on the go. I'm probably going to Vartan's right now and break out some saws. I want to get some old Macs out again. I'm gonna run some old Macs soon here. We just got to. Thanks for watching. Work hard, be honest, and be kind, friends. I got another video coming here. We'll chunk this tree out, and I got a couple messages I want to share with you about opening up a business, or if you're starting your own business, things that might help you along the way. Thanks for being here.